Can someone find happiness in dissatisfaction? Well, we all listen people being unhappy, dissatisfied, having negative feel or energy, not so happy with people around us, not so happy with ourselves. We keep complaining, or we talk to, or we listen to so many self-help videos, or we listen to so many, or we read so many self-help books, so that we somehow convert all our negative thoughts to positive thoughts, and it just comes, for some reason we just want to feel positive. What I ask people is, why can't we be happily dissatisfied? Why can't we find out dissatisfaction or being a positive element in life? Now, whether that is possible or not, let's look at it. That's what I'm going to talk about today, about being happily dissatisfied. Now, let me ask you a question. Are you happy? So, when suddenly somebody asks you a question, are you happy? We start thinking about so many points in our life which makes us happy or unhappy. So, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, when if you are really happy in your life, it's not because everything in your life is actually going right and is so exciting. You're happy because that one relationship that you value the most is actually working well, or is giving you beyond what you expect. And on the other side, if you are unhappy, it's not because everything around you is going to dimes, everything around you is not working well. It's just because that one relationship which you value the most is not giving you as you expected, is because you are dissatisfied. One thing we must understand is, when we get dissatisfied and when we are being unhappy, it is because we are getting dissatisfied with everybody around us, and hence we are the ones who are becoming unhappy. It is taking a toll on us and not on others. Neither is somebody going to change because you are being dissatisfied. Now, let me give you some examples from a real time world and a day to day life, how this dissatisfaction comes into being. Now, the first example, I would like to talk about a girl who right from the childhood, she is being raised to see a father or see a brother who are very, very disciplined, who are totally into systematic, have some rules in life, have some value systems in life. So, she is stereotyped in believing that all men are like that. In fact, all men should be like that. That's how she is trained, or that's how she is being raised to think about. So, her expectations naturally from her husband would be that he should also follow into or fall into the same framework as she is used to. So, as she gets married, as a matter of fact, her husband does not follow any of the systems which was followed by anybody else in the family. So, she is naturally dissatisfied, she is frustrated, she wants to bring him to the same framework as she has always seen. Husband does not want to relate to that, and hence she is dissatisfied. There is frustration. Let us take up another example of a husband who tells his newlywed wife that my mother takes care of everything in the family, she is a superwoman, I don't know why you can't take care of things, why are you so immature. Definitely the mother is a different person from what your wife is. Again, the husband's expectations are not met. Now, when expectations are not met, the dissatisfaction sets in. When dissatisfaction sets in, you are totally unhappy. Now, why does that happen? And asking you not to expect anything from the relationship would not be correct. A genuine question that comes to all our minds is, why are we being why can't we expect from a relationship? I am a human, I am not a superhuman, I am not a person, a religious or a spiritual person, where I should not expect from a relationship. I do expect from a relationship. I would say expectation is not wrong, but benchmarking the expectation is something which is not correct. You cannot benchmark an expectation. So, there the point what I am coming to drive to, or what I am trying to bring you all, is to try being immensely satisfied with everybody around you, not for them, but for yourself. Everybody, every single soul on this earth needs acceptance. Try to accept people the way they are. Let's not judge them with individual qualities that they have, but let's accept them as a whole individual. Nobody is born with a perfect nature, or nobody is with zero defect. Everybody has some pros and cons, and let's accept them as a whole individual. That's one thing when it comes to everybody around us. Now, let's see the flip side of the coin. The flip side is where does this point of becoming happily dissatisfied comes in? That's when the same benchmarking that you are used to, the same expectation that you are used to for others, try to apply it to yourself. Try to bring it to yourself, try to take it upon yourself. When we do certain things, try to put yourself into that scale of 1 to 10 which you grade others with. In that case, when you get dissatisfied continuously with yourself, there comes in a potential to grow. It gives the credence for you to grow. It gives a potential for you to show your creativity. It helps you to push yourself so that you extend a little bit, you grow every day. Because if that dissatisfaction does not exist, what happens is a kind of complacency comes and sets in yourself. You become complacent, you become satisfied with whatever you do. You become, it is okay for me to carry on, there is no growth. Being satisfied with yourself is equally poisonous as being dissatisfied with other selves. I hope I am clear. Being satisfied with yourself and whatever you do is equally poisonous as being dissatisfied with others. So, let's get happily dissatisfied with ourselves and let's get immensely satisfied with everybody around us. This will give the true peace that we are all looking for. Thank you.